Hi everyone, I'm going to give you a quick demo of this, how we do a scan for myself or for other people. And so I'm going to do one here and I'm going to show you step by step so you know how it's done. So as you can see the screen of my phone, it uses, this is the Healy, it looks like this. And you can just clip it on your collar or you can, wear it with a strap. And you use it with a cell phone, and by downloading the app, we can use an iPad. So you can see my screen over there, and you can see a little Healy symbol with a little blue, and there's two apps involved. So I'm going to just do one by one. The first one is called the blue app with the little blue dot. So I tap open, and that's it. That's the app, right? So after you set up, you'll see something like that. Before we do the scan, we have to set up something called a client. And I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to show you a little bit. So by adding, as you see, the add client, you can actually set up a profile for a person, an animal, a plant, an organization, or like a group or something. So it's really, really versatile. So in this case, I'm going to show you what it looked like on a profile. So this is my profile. And let me just take a couple of minutes to explain why we have to, enter all this information to set up a profile. Because that's you, right? We got to set up a profile so that with quantum physics, basically, frequencies travel across anywhere. And so for this technology to find you, we need to set up a full profile so we can accurately find that person, to pick up the frequency, the vibration, and then analyze it and being able to spit out a report. And I'm going to be doing that. So the profile consists of a few things. The picture, because it identifies yourself, right? There, like if you look at Mei Chang, there's like literally countless of Mei Chang. A lot of China. It's a very common name. There's like a lot of, so that's one of the reasons you want to have the image, right? And the image says a lot about yourself, just how it looked like, that kind of thing, right? The features of your face, right? And you also need your birthday. Why do we need your birthday? If you've seen a psychic, if you've seen like Chinese fortune teller, and they need your birthday. In fact, Chinese, they need the time of your birth too. Why is that? Because who you are is actually consists of more than you understand. It could be you inherited from your parents, your grandparents, your ancestor, and your basically your environment and your culture, right? If you're Indian, I'm Chinese, you can imagine there's different things that carries down with us, right? So we're born with those things, those energies, and so that's just part of it. So having the birthday is important, okay? And then your birthplace, where were you born? Again, there are different people born. It's to wherever you're born is also an indicator. For me, it's in Hong Kong, and part of who you are, right? And then your address. So the address, usually I don't have time. I don't put in the whole address. I better scroll down. I just put in the postal code, right? In US and Canada, if you put on the postal code, and this is where you are currently residing. So that's it. These are the information plus one more piece, right? You will see on the top, record vibration, right? Is that with the intention, when I do it myself, I can record my vibration. When I press here, if you see the top there, little plus, if I press there, and by holding my Healy, I'm gonna have the energy, I can record my vibration. And I'm gonna connect my Healy first, okay? So it says, and I press the button, is connecting right now. So it's using Bluetooth to find my Healy. And then I tap on not connected, so now it's connecting. I just hold a Healy like that. Now it's connected. Now it's recording my vibration. This is a very, very quick, that's it. So that's done. It's recording my vibration. You don't have to do it once, and I'm just showing you how it's done. So when I'm doing this for my friends in Hong Kong, anywhere around the world, I just tell them to relax. I'm recording your frequency, and they just have to be conscious. They just have to be conscious that this is being done, and they're receptive of the frequency. So that's it. That's the profile. So once you set a profile, you can do the scan, right? And you save it. So you do the little check mark in the box. It says, I want to save it. And we can start our scan. So the first scan I like to show you is called the aura analysis. It's very simple, I promise you. Very easy to use. So you just tap aura analysis and record the aura. That's it. It scanned my vibration. And then this is my scan. And you can see a little symbol, a little cloud symbol on the top right. So I'm going to tap on the little cloud symbol on the top right. And that would generate a PDF for this, what we call an aura photo. And this whole report, I can read it later. So using on top right, the little share symbol, I tap on the top right, share PDF. And beforehand, I will usually record the email of the person I'm doing the scan. So it's in my file. So then I can easily pull up an email and just email out to the person, right? And that's it. So because this is, I'm doing myself, so I don't have to do that. So just delete that. Okay. So we can just send this PDF out. And that's just the aura. And when you press analysis, it will show you the seventh chakra. So the total is the overall energy. And don't worry too much about the number. The number is really a relative. The higher, the better, right? So you can see my highest chakra is it's my sacral, and my lowest is crown, and then throat, which is very, very, very appropriate. Again, how you interpret this report, I always explain to people. Number one, I'm just still learning. I don't pretend I know all the answers. And I always recommend people to, the information is very easy to find on the internet. They can look up what each chakra mean. Basically, each chakra mean, depending on the location, it shows your energy level, and the energy level of different chakra will also connect it to your spiritual, emotional, physical health. So all that information is very easy to find. And then if you actually press interpretation, it can also go into a lot of detail. So there's a lot of resources, and you can learn endless of learning. And so you can actually, in here, it defaults to analyze the lowest three chakra, but you can actually just pick one. So it's really up to you. So here I'm just going to do the default, and I just start analysis. And then start analysis. So it's picking up my frequencies. And if you're doing it for a friend, they will pick up the frequency. And when people ask you, like, how is that possible when I'm not there? You don't have to be here. If you think about it, you can listen to the radio because of the frequency, right? You can watch a live football game that's happening in Brazil because the frequency is basically amplified by the various device, so you can see it and decoding it. So this is possible. Or even cell phone. Look at all of us we're talking today in Zoom call. We're connected. It's all frequencies, right? It's technology plus frequency traveling through the technology. That's why this is possible. So then this is my report. Again, how do you share this report? You see the little button called Actions. You tap on Actions, and then share PDF. You tap on that share PDF. Voila, that's my report. And again, you tap on the top little wiggle thing, and I send it out to my friend. And this is what I usually do. Cancel. So what I usually do is I send a report. I would perform a few scans, and I'm going to show you. And I'll send a report right away, because I notice if I don't do that, I forget whether or not I sent it or not. And then I always say, we don't have time to go through all of this because there's a lot. So what I will usually do is I will explain how you interpret the report. And at the end of the day, it's your own interpretation matters, right? I could be interpreted based on my, because I've been doing like 40, 50 scans already. So I'm just having a little bit more experience with kind of deciphering the meaning. But at the end of the day is if you feel there's relevance, there's relevance. If you don't feel it, then there's no relevance. It could be something that you're not aware in your subconscious mind. So you're not really understanding it. Then it's okay, right? Take it easy on yourself. You don't have to understand all. So some of these points, if you see a little red cross there at the bottom, you see a little pencil there, any of the point you want to enhance it by your own language, right? Because this is actually original developed in German and then translate into 38 different languages, right? So if you want to enhance it with your own experience, you'll be reading something, it's like, whoa, I got it, I get it, right? This, you can actually enhance it by tapping on the little pencil here and typing your own word to enhance that, the description of that particular area. Or if you think it's like not relevant, you can just tap on the cross and delete it, right? So I'm going to just help you to decipher this one point. The rest, you can read the report on your own. And I would recommend you to meditate to get deeper into your knowing, okay? So with the scan, it tells you your present state. And then it tells you your desired state. The desired state is the present state is it's basically telling you, give you some insights, a glimpse of insights of why it is at a lower energy, okay? And the desired state is to give you some pointers to reach your optimal vibration, right? So, and I usually like to start with the desired state. And if you can see it slightly bolded, I just focus on reading the bolded text, right? Basically it says harmonization of the topics, blah, blah, blah. You start in the middle of the desired state. So the desired state is I receive appropriate compensation for everything I give financially. Wow, my God. How accurate. I receive appropriate compensation for everything I give financially. Sometimes when you read something, like it clicked, right? So this is like the desired state. Let me just finish reading the whole thing. The desired state description, if you go further down the last sentence, right? Blah, 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 the root chakra is for, this is related to the root chakra, which is one of my lowest chakra. There's the deeper knowledge of the security and safety through the mother. The responsibility of one's own topics is integrated. The trust in life gives confidence that life is carrying you. Life is carrying you, so life is carrying me. So that's the desired states. When you can truly living in this level, your vibration will be optimized. So what is my present state? Let's look at it. The person is financially providing for other people whom they perceive as moochers. Okay, so basically it resonates with me. And then I'm going to take a mental note. That's where I am. And then I'm going to take a mental note of the desired state, which is I receive appropriate compensation for everything I give financially. And it's really up to you how you're going to optimize it, right? And it takes work. This is one thing we want to emphasize is this is not a magic pill. This is only a tool. By achieving the optimal, basically connecting basically, you know what, we're all perfect. I just learned this a couple of days. It's like our higher self, right? It's our spiritual self, right? It's perfect. There's nothing wrong there. We're complete. We, just filled with perfection. And so what the Healy help us is to amplify what we're feeling. So you have to actually do the work. You still have to do the work to get this. And what the Healy does is to amplify your desire, your intention, right? Your focus. and by also sending the optimized frequency to enhance various areas of your life at your choice. That's what the Healy does, right? So in here, I have to have the mental note of aware that now that I'm aware of my present state and what my desired state want to be. So when I do the vibration, I'm basically saying that I am at this desired state. And by doing that, I'm optimized. So the rest is the same. You can read through the whole report. I send it to my friend, or for myself. I'll read through the whole report. And the next thing I can do is I can actually vibrate the frequencies to optimize my chakra. An example would be like, if I want to be, I decided I intend to be feeling happy and joy and just happiness, right? If I'm surrounded by the frequencies of happiness and joy, like 10 people just really happy around me, right? I can be, my frequency is lifted. So by vibrating the frequencies, kind of like that, surrounding with these optimized frequencies that the Healy sends out, it will help me to further enhance and amplify my desire to achieve the desired state. So I'm going to do a quick demo here. Is that when you vibrate, you can actually choose how long you'll do it. Some people might just want a few seconds, like a quick boost, right? Some people might want to do it like a few hours, right? So it's up to you. You can actually set manually the time, right? And it's very much like meditation, right? You can just really just take a moment, right? Or you can integrate, actually you can integrate into your meditation. So there's very safe way that you can do when you use this machine. You start vibrating, however long, ask your intuition, and you can just go about your business. You can be reading a book, cooking, or doing whatever, or doing your work. You just have to relax, and just with the intention you're receiving this frequency and having you see these bolder texts. These bolder texts are basically all those desire states description that you already kind of take note of, and then just being intentional about being that, just being, right? And that's it. So some people incorporate into their actual daily meditation, half an hour, whatever, however you practice. And when they do that, right, and then they incorporate in the frequency. It's kind of like if you're trying to fall asleep and you're playing some mellow music to help you get to sleep. That's frequency, right? So it's an additional vibration. So I'm going to do a short one just for myself, just so you know what it is. So I usually just do a short one, 37 seconds. And I'm going to explain the process as I do it, right? And so I'm going to start right now. You see a red line. A red line is continuous up, taking in your vibration, and the blue line is feeding what you need. It's a continuous process of analyzing and feeding what you need. And you can see that I'm free and living in abundance. And then you further enhance with these kind of like an affirmation type of to anchor you, to bring you to the desired state. I express myself clearly on all level. I live out my individuality and I'm authentic. So you can actually read it quietly and just receive the vibration, or you can just, you don't have to be, like, you can be doing whatever you want. So it's up to you. So that's it. That's that. And then over time, your chakra will be optimized, and then you can just get health. And then when each chakra is optimized, your health will improve, right? For example, like today, I actually have a little. Last night I felt a little sore throat because I've been working too hard. So I'm drinking some ginseng tea today. My one of my lowest chakra, I think, is my throat. Anyway, so that's the first part of the scan is aura scan, which is I love. And if you go back, if you tap, it doesn't, the screen doesn't show here. Let me see if I can show you. No, I can show you here. At the bottom, you can see a little, there's 3 buttons at the bottom of the screen. So on the left side, and when I tap on that, you can see the client. So this is the people I've been, like the client profile. And then on the list, you'll see it actually automatically record all the scans. So in this way, if I want to just give myself a boost, So if I tap on the top, that is my aura scan I just made, right? And I can just instantly, anytime in the day, sometimes I might give myself a boost a few times a day, just like a few seconds, and I just tap, vibrate a few seconds. Um, you can see I did a scan on the sleeping program last night, the second one. I tap on it tonight. I'm just going to vibrate that. Sometimes I vibrate it for like 10 minutes. Sometimes I vibrate for 2 hours. It really depends what I want. And I vibrate, I go to sleep. Or if I want to take a nap, whatever you can use. And there's one thing is with the Healy is there's no wrong. Like you don't have to use it this way. Like we do have guideline to get you started, but how you use it, there's just a million ways, literally. And you just use it if you feel it, that enhance your overall health. That is the correct way. So there's no right or wrong. So just feel free to explore different applications. So that's the first part of our scan. The second part is when I tap on actually, if I tap into the middle, at the bottom, then I'm going to do the second part. It's called a resonance analysis. I tap on that. So you pick the profile. I'm just using myself as guinea pig now, and continue. There are lots of database. I'm just going to just walk you through a couple so you know what I see. The top one is a crystal type of database. It has 48 type of crystals. If there's a little eye there, if you tap on it, you can see what's in it, like aquamarine. Don't ask me what these are, right? These different stone, if you know a little bit about crystal, each different crystal has different frequencies. And you also have people buy different crystal and then enhance the vibration in their field, right? Brazilian quartz, whatever. So there's all these like gold, right? Different thing. So this is a list of the stuff if you want to see what is in each database, right? So and I can actually just select the database for like crystal and do a scan. It will come up with the top 5 relevance crystal that are important to me. And I can send out the vibration, those frequency to enhance my my information field. And there's a database of bug flower remedies, Australian bush flowers, homeopathic remedies, and we have digital nutrition database. You can see at the very top here, if I just tap on the little eye, the digital nutritional database, different mixture, and each one of these category consists of mixture that enhance that category. And we actually have a document that lists out like the vitamins and minerals, like vitamin B6, B12, selenium, calcium, potassium, whatever it is, right? That consists of each one of these mixtures. So you have access to all the frequencies of these different mixtures. So when you do a scan, right? So let me just do one. Let's do the digital nutritional mixture, right? Do a scan. So I just pick this. Sometimes depending on my intuition, what I need. Let's see what I need here. So go start analysis. I put my finger here. It's not really just taking your fingerprint. It really just is a contact, right? And when I do it for my friend, I just have my friends in mind, and it is scanning on there based on the profile. So the device is actually finding that person and then scanning and their frequency. I'm just a conduit, right? Ooh, so here are my top area that I need to be concerned. Liver, I need to optimize my need the mix digital nutrition mixture for enhancing my liver health. Allergies, I have tons of allergies. You name it, I'm allergic to everything. Menstruation, recreation, fatigue. Fatigue resonates so deeply. I'm like so tired, so tired. I just fall asleep. Some of you know, I've been really running mad nonstop. So then, and then you can take the action and vibrate just like the same thing, the frequencies, right? And so with this app, you can actually vibrate the frequency for your friend. If I'm doing this scan for my friend, actually vibrate it, and it goes to them, and they actually get it, and actually get the frequencies. If you have the subscription for this particular app called Digital Nutrition, and it comes with your professional included, you can actually select each of these particular programs. For example, if you wanted, I wanted the microcurrent of the liver enhancing digital mixture, I can actually pick that one program on my paint app, which I will show you later on, that you can just use that one program to enhance your liver function. So this is the digital nutrition. So I'm going to show you another scan. And each scan, you can just send the report out just the same way I was just showing you, right? And usually what I do is I just start with doing an all program scan. An all program scan is like, you don't know where to start. There's just so many, like each one of us is like a big onion with like so many layers, right? And each one of us have to work on one layer at a time. That's why we have to do the scan, right? You can just pick any scan. You can do a beauty program scan or a fitness scan or something like that. Anything you want, right? So that's the beauty of the Healy. You can use it whatever you want. You feel like you need this, you can do that. Or you can just let the resonance do the job. So I like to just let the resonance tell me, this program to tell me what is my top layer I need to work on first. So when I peel off that one layer, I usually do a scan once a week. And then I work on those areas. And do another scan and then peel on to the next thing. So I'm going to do an all program scan and find out what is my top, kind of health concerns, right? So I start an analysis. Again, as I'm doing the scan for your friend, I don't have to be physically there. As long as they understand this thing, they watch this video, and then they send the information. I do the scan, I send the report to them. And then they can still, kind of read the report and see and get some insights of their health, right? So then I send out the report and it tells me, for me, I need to look at the area of the meridian too. I'll do a more detailed scan. Those top 5 areas, the meridian, deep cycle, job programs, bioenergetic harmony, and well-being. Okay, so again, I can just do a vibrate, right? And just do a quick boost or however long on these area that the Healy, and just vibrate the frequency. I can do that. I can do a more, even drill deeper into a more scan. So I'll do 2 more to show you. So I'm gonna, the top one is Meridian 2, and then the Bioenergetic Harmony 1. I'll show you those one in detail. So if I go back to Meridian 1, oh, Meridian 2, right? Again, if you forget, I already forget, see? I go back to the list and look at my report. Meridian 2, Bioenergetic Harmony 1. I remember now. Okay. So I go in there, find my profile. Meridian 2. And do a more detailed analysis on this particular program group. We call this program group organ, hormonal balance. This is very accurate. Just I can just, it resonated with me because I actually went out for dinner, ate a lot, and I usually don't eat carb. I'm more like a keto type of person. I eat a lot of, protein and vegetables. So I literally don't eat a lot of rice and bread. I don't eat bread. And so last night I ate pizza and bread, and I almost immediately I feel this big stomach ache. I was in pain for about half an hour. And yeah, so I know that my digestive system is not optimal, whatever. And yeah, so then, but that was an example. I decided, what should I run first, right? I did a quick scan. Hormonal balance came out as number 1 last night, and I was in such pain. I decided, I need the pain program first. So I did as I was getting into my car, I did the chronic pain program for 20 minutes just to really take care of my pain first, and then after that, I can do the hormonal balance program, and then do the different programs. So you can see that, oh, there's so many programs. What are you going to do? What that's why you actually don't do the scan every single day. I do it once a week. So in that way, I know these are the area I need to optimize. So I might decide that, okay, today I do the organ program, tomorrow I do the hormonal balance program, and then the day after I do the liver program, and then the lungs program. So you can do 1 to 3 microcurrent program, attaching the sticky notes and actually vibrating those frequency into your cellular level with the microcurrent 3 times a day, right? Or with the Healy coil, you can wirelessly use as many programs as you want. Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm gonna just so you remember organ and hormonal. I'm going to, and all these programs can be accessed on your Pink app. So, so basically, so normally I'll do another scan on another thing, but because of the time, I'm just going to jump right into the Pink program and to show you. As I say, I did an all program scan, and then for each program, you can drill deeper like this one into that area to find out an area of concerns, and then you can do the actual Pink program that I'm going to show you. Yeah, so for the other stuff, you can play with it. There's a ton of database. There's a homeopathic database. I'm just going to show you again here so that you see the possibility. Like the creative homeopathic database is one of our newest database. They have access to 348 types of substance. If you know homeopathic remedies, they are all basically energies remedies, right? So you have access to you can do a scan, the top 5 will come up, and then you can vibrate those frequencies, etc. And you can just have fun with your resonance. For those of you who have the professional or the resonance, have access to this database, lifetime access. And for people with the lower model, they can always try this by paying a monthly subscriptions. But the higher models actually include this lifetime access, all included. So I'm just going to go into the other app. So that ends the, and I'm going to show you one. There's also the coaching analysis. Might as well show that just came out. This one is, you can purchase it lifetime. There's a limited time, I think December 31st, or you can subscribe it beginning January, or it's included for free with the professional. For some of you have the professional model, congratulations. I actually pay $400 just to buy this one program, and I love it because it has paid back me tenfold already. And I'm going to just give you a quick snapshot of that. So basically, it's a database that coach you. It's like having a coach to coach you. So I bought the Success Coach that has all 10 database. You can see each of the database has category, have access to a lot of data. So the whole program access, I think, over 1,000 database. And that's it. So you can work on and optimize, set a focus, right? For me, I bought it because I want to, achieve an optimal relationship with my husband. And then in the business area, I want to achieve success. And basically, that's a separate session altogether. And we can do a demo and everything. And I already achieved so many. It's freaking accurate. That's all I can say. And that's included with the professional model. So that ends my first part of the scan, right? So then I would pull up the second app. You can see, right? The Pink app, really little pink, we call it the Pink app and the Blue app. I know it's a little jargon, but that was the Blue app we just used. Is the resonance app, right? And the second one is the Healy Analyzer Resonance app. And the second one is the Pink app here. And I just tap on it. And that's the one, let me connect my Healy, is to let me have access to the microcurrent of the program that you have access to. So you can see I did my chronic pain last night. So remember, and again, you see a mirror between the two. So after my scan, I know that my top area of concern is in meridian 2. So go into meridian 2, remember? And my top area of concern was my organ meridian. So I can, and then there's also a liver, lung, hormonal balance, right? So tomorrow I might do hormonal balance. So it's really up to you, right? So this is what you do. Then you can actually tap on that program. I can hook up my electrode. It tells you how you're gonna do that. Put on the sticky pad, connect the wire, and it's a maximum 54 minutes duration program. And you press start, it will download the program onto my Healy. And after downloading the program, you can actually walk away from the phone if you want. You actually, this, by the way, this thing can be used without the Wi-Fi. For some of you can just put on airplane mode and just use the programs. But because I'm sharing screen, I do have to connect to the Wi-Fi right now. So you actually don't need to. But if you wanted, people likes to watch and see how the program's going, they can see they want to see the screen, right? And then, so when it's downloaded, then you can actually enjoy the program. And I'm not hooking myself up right now, but again, you can adjust the level of microcurrent. For some people, they are very, very sensitive. They might set it to like 5 or 10%, and that's enough. All you need is maybe a little bit, tiny bit of tingling. You don't need it to be strong. Please be careful. You don't want to overkill yourself. And when I first started, I boosted up the 100%. I feel nothing because I was just not very sensitive. So in the beginning, if you don't feel anything, just be patient. And there's going to be a separate video to teach you how to use it in detail, which is not this video. But yeah, so basically just a microcurrent, you can use it. And it's black right now. You see a little black. It's because I'm not connected. When you connect it, you see the white when the current actually flowing through your body. And you can see the frequency running right now is 803.5. So it's actually continuously analyzing your body and then giving what you need. And then you will see it just keep changing. You see it's now 66, so etc. So each program have access to hundreds of frequencies that the app will basically, the Healy will give you what you need, real time what you need. So it's individualized. You could be vibrating the same program and me, the same program, but we have different frequency flowing for, like now it's 477, whatever our body needs. So it's really individualized. So I'm going to stop this right now. And what I usually like to do is when I share this with my friend is that, just to give you a glimpse, is I want to let them know, so what kind of program it's possible, right? Well, the Go Cycle program, I'm going to start with the Go Cycle. The Go Cycle is our foundational program, right? It's great. It comes with our lowest model. It's fantastic. And this one program group have access to 144,000 frequency developed by Nina. He has multiple, I think maybe like 6-7 clinics in Europe, helping lots of people. And he developed this program frequency group, right? And so if there's a program, each of these programs consists of hundreds of frequency, right? So I'm going to quickly just walk you through the possibilities. So this one is that there's a program called Pure, to detox your body, right? Care is to boost up your immune system, energy to increase your energy, and then balance to balance your different organs of your body, being your whole health, emotional, spiritual well-being. Relax is more like, balancing the stress in your life, like, your chronic stress, whatever. And release is actually help you release a lot of the pain, emotions, or physical pain in your life. So this one itself is really, really powerful. And we also have a program group for pain relief. In Europe, again, it's different country have different regulation. In Europe, this is actually a medical device, and people can use it to really effective take care of their chronic pain, their tooth jaw pain, back pain, joint bone pain, anxiety pain, depression pain, insomnia pain, etc. Learning program, this one is to enhance learning, learning abilities, concentrations, exams, for studying for exams, or enhancing your memories. Fitness is uh, one of the ladies' favorite. Optimize your weight, because you might want to lose weight, but you might want to gain weight as well, right? So there's the frequencies that helps to enhance that. As I say, you still have to do the work. This is only a tool, right? For example, if you want to lose weight, you can't just vibrate a frequency and eat like a pig, right? Um, and another example I like to explain to people is like, some people just eat, and they just don't gain the pound. They have high metabolism. What is it? The metabolism is all frequencies. You think about it, right? For me, I eat a bowl of rice, I gain 3 pounds tomorrow. Like today, I'm feeling bloated because I ate the pizza and the bread yesterday. So things like that. So building muscles, like after a workout, your muscles are building. This frequency to enhance that is an extra tools to amplify the frequency you need to do that. Our body actually have natural healing abilities. So the frequency in the different area, different program will enhance that experience, right? Um, so so there's a job program that I use this a lot because I'm always fatigue. Remember, fatigue came out for me, and then exhaustion. So I use that. The sleeping program all the time is my number one. One of my friends was taking sleeping pills for 30 years. Now she's using the sleeping program, able to get off the pills. And they will always say, if you're sick, please see a doctor, get your medical device, right? Advice, get your medical advice, right? But over time, and you do have to take your medication, you cannot just jump it off. But over time, as your health improve, you could slowly, with your doctor's advice, uh, be able to get off some of the medications. And with so many medication taken together, you can imagine the toxins. And we actually don't know, if you're taking like 5 different medication, the side effect of combining all those medications, right? So that's a different story altogether. Moving on. Mental balance. This one is so important. Mental health is, so that speaks for itself. How these are their program and frequency to help you to improve, optimize your emotion. We always say optimize, right? Emotional well-being. You're feeling good, and in having the inner strength, right? Feeling the inner unity, all that contentment, mental balance. This one is great. This one comes included with the professional. And if you don't have the professional, which is fine, you can try it with the monthly subscription too. There's a hair program, you name it, nails program, skin program. Bioenergetic Harmony one, this one is great. The immune system program I want to share with you is, there's this doctor, he did a live blood analysis, and this person is not very healthy. You can see the blood is all stacked together. Let me know if you want a testimonial. It's all stacked together. It's a very quick 3-minute video. It's not moving. If the blood is moving, guess what? Your body have to compensate with higher blood pressure to move it, because your blood is not moving. You're not going to be alive, right? So basically, it's sick blood, right? So then the doctor vibrated the immune system program for an hour, and did another live blood, and the blood was flowing. It's healthy, nice and round, and healthy blood cells filled with energies. And with your blood is circulating healthy, guess what? Your body can compensate with lower blood pressure. So a lot of these things is really, if you get the idea, you can understand how it works. You can get an idea. You might not know exactly how it works, but you can just kind of understand it. So then people have reported using the device. This person having a blood pressure 145. Again, everybody is different, individual situation is different, is that by using it they see the improvement in different area in terms of blood pressure, in terms of going to do their a health check and seeing improvement on their markers. So again, everybody's different. Some people see quicker results, some people may take 3 to 6 months, because your body do need time to heal itself. Your cells need time to regenerate. You can actually look up different organs can rebuild itself over time. People's vision is getting better using the ICE program. So again, there's a program for everything: menopause, menstruation, intestine. I get excited just looking at these names. And to be honest with you, I only use probably less than 10% of the program here, because I really don't, it takes time. You just see whatever resonate with you. Like my friend who has an eye injury, she's using the ICE program every single day. And I wanted to use it. My daughter actually asked me about it last night. She said, I don't want my vision to deteriorate. Her vision is deteriorating. So she asked me to use the eye program on her, which I say, please remind me, because I keep forgetting. So we don't have enough Healys in this family. So we definitely need more than one Healy. Some people use 2 Healy at a time. That's a separate session altogether. So there's a program for liver health, food sensitivity. People have reported this guy in Bali, he's a testimonial saying that he was allergic to mango. Now he's being able to eat mango by using the food sensitivity program and the allergy program. Prostate, thyroid gland, sciatic nerve, local allergy, bladder, you name it, heart, hormonal balance. I'm just going to quickly go through these programs. Kidney, if you look at kidney, liver, and lungs in the Meridian program group, they're really powerful. There's also a webinar that of this practitioner explaining. If you can optimize your liver, kidney, and spleen, imagine your detox ability of your body. Imagine your gut health. Basically, everything is connected, and your body will improve. It's simple as that. Chakra. So we did the oral analysis. You can feel free to go in there and pick your lowest chakra. For me, I might need to vibrate my throat chakra, and to enhance my my energy, optimize my energy. That will also help me. The Bioenergetic Defense Program group is amazing, because this one is to specifically protect us from the harm of EMF, 5G, those frequencies. So an example would be like, I don't know if you heard of a noise cancellation headset, right? You go on a plane, it's super noisy, right? You put on a headset, all of a sudden it's quiet. And how it's done is by sending out compensating frequency to basically offset that noise. It's like a ripple, right? You do a ripple here, right, on the water, and then you do another ripple, and then the two meet, it just kind of net out, right? So it's that kind of thing. So this program worked in a similar way, right? But vibrated frequency to give us like an energy field to protect us from the dirty, we call it dirty frequency that's bombarding us. So some people are very sensitive to EMF type of thing. So this is a great program group. If you're flying a plane, on a plane, if you're going somewhere, you can use these program to give you the frequency field to help to protect your body, because you can get a lot of radiation from being on a plane, that kind of thing, or even X-ray or whatever. So this is a great program. Deep cycle anyway, so there's a lot of program. And that ends my quick demo. And if you're interested in getting a scan, please contact your friend, provide them with those information as I explained in the beginning of the video, your picture and your birth information, and then we'll be able to do the scan for you and email you the report. Thank you so much for joining me today.